the other thing is accents, where you just have a certain note that you kind of accent, or you play louder. Okay? It could be like something that the singer is singing, or maybe something that one of the, the pianist, the keyboard player or guitar player, or maybe horns, are playing, and you want to accent that, you want to support that. So those are quick accents, okay? You basically just kind of stab it. Yeah. The third thing is basically what we actually call implied or ghost notes. Have you all heard of this term, ghost notes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So ghost notes are basically, now if you have your music or you're playing at a certain level and you want certain things happening below that, just implied. They're not really heard as loudly as the rest, I mean, but they just implied, just to add a little flavor or a little color to the music. Yeah, those soft notes are called ghost notes or implied notes. Okay, now all these things together come under dynamics. Okay, because they all deal with the loudness or softness of playing. Yeah. The other thing I said was relevance. Now that's very important as drummers. Unfortunately, a lot of pitched instruments, as in like keyboard players, guitar players, part of their studies includes, very strong there's a strong emphasis on relevance, because you're always playing compositions. Yeah, so there's always relevance involved in that piece. While drummers, usually a lot of drummers get into the habit of just going there and counting and playing. Yeah, and focusing on, okay, let me try to do this roll, or let me see how fast I can go. It's a very physical instrument, so it's very natural that you kind of get caught up with technique and how fast and how loud and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's very important that you have to play what is relevant to the music. Yeah, if you are playing in a heavy metal band or in a progressive rock band, yes, by all means play fast, play heavy. That's what the music demands. That's what is needed there. On the other hand, if you're going now, your father's a music director, right? So he'll obviously be composing various kinds of pieces. So if it's a Latin piece, or if it's a jazz swing, or if it's say a ballad, a soft ballad, or if it's more like an island reggae kind of feel, obviously your super heavy playing is not going to work there. So you have to have the tools and you have the technique and have the understanding to kind of fit into all situations. Because as a drummer, it's great if you can get into a heavy metal band and become rock stars, that's fine, that's everyone's dream. But if not, and if you are playing gigs, if you're a working musician, as I am, okay, you end up doing recordings, you end up playing with a fusion band one day, you end up playing with the rock band the other day, you're called for a Bollywood recording, so everything is different. And you have to have the tools to play in all those situations and, give the producer or give the band leader what he's looking for. Yeah? So relevance is very important. The last aspect is form. Form, as in every composition has a certain form. You must have heard of terms like verse, bridge, chorus, yeah, refrain, interlude, all these things, right? Intro, outro, all those things. Now all those together basically make the form of the composition. Every composition has a certain movement. You might start with an intro, you might have a soft verse, you might have a little build up in a chorus, in the bridge, and you might go all out in the chorus. Yeah, there might be breaks, there might be parts where you phrase. Okay, somebody is playing an interesting kind of group of notes and you want to phrase with that. That becomes a certain part in the song. So all this together makes up the form of the composition. And as drummers, it's equally important for you as it is for any other instrumentalist to be aware of the form. Yeah, to know, okay, what am I supposed to do? Where am I in the song? In this song, where am I? Am I in the verse? Am I in the bridge? Am I in the chorus? And according to that, what am I supposed to play for that? Okay, so that is another very important aspect of music. So we have pitch, we have time, we have dynamics, we have relevance, and we have form. And as drummers and as musicians, we need to keep track of all of this. Okay. Now next, I'd like to just briefly approach. It's going to be a while before I actually play something. Okay, it's just have all these topics that I just want to get out of the way. The next thing I want to talk about is drum selection, yeah, drum tuning, drum maintenance, drum transfer. These are things that very often are completely neglected. Once again, because drummers, as I said, it's a physical instrument. You're hitting away, and a lot of drummers have this misconception that okay, so long as I'm playing loud and fast, everything is good. But the drums are as sensitive and as delicate an instrument as any other, and they have to be treated as such. And you have to pay attention to tuning them, keeping them in good form, yeah, making sure your heads are in good shape, everything, yeah.